church when I was around 7. So I share that love of gospel, and that's part of my roots.
Oh yeah.
And certainly where I find centered, kind of where it all brings me back to where it all began. So tell us a little bit about, for both of you, where it began. Edlene, you can start, and then Brenda, you can tell us how things started for you musically as young ladies.
Oh boy. Well, I started when I was about 5, 6 years old in the church, singing in the choir. The musical director was Stephanie Mills, Whitney Houston's musical director. So they would come to the church. We would sing background for them. He used to play for them, and then when I would have a talent show like middle school or something like that, he would fly from wherever he was with them to come and play for me in my talent show, and then he would fly back out, which that was a tremendous compliment and love that I had for him. And through his training taught me how to be professional as I got older, and I went to performing arts schools, the magnet programs. And that set me straight off, learning harmony, listening to the records, standing by the speaker, listening to all the songs. And that era, we all listened to all types of music. It wasn't just, we just going to listen to rap and that's it, or we just listen to rock. We listened to everything, rock, doo-wop, what other stuff we did? The 80s, the 70s, the 60s, sure. Frank Sinatra, whatever music was out there, country music, I learned some. Yeah. The movies, 9 to 5, so I learned how to sing country. So I was just a little actress, singing actress at home, doing talent shows and
preparing yourself for the big scene, so to speak.
That's right. And then I ended up being a wedding corporate singer, which taught us endurance. So when we went out on tours, in Africa and Europe, I was already prepared for that. And that was my little musical journey there.
Oh, you have a big journey. You don't ever want to forget that you opened up for Tony Bennett, girl.
And no.
Oh my goodness. That floors me every time. You're talking about Tony Bennett.
Oh, well, you didn't hear the big lie that was going around that I opened up. I sang for the Pope. I sang for the Cardinal of New York. I don't know where they got that. I said the Pope. Yes. Everybody thought that.
Oh my Lord.
So check my bio. You'll see exactly what I've done. We all perform for a lot of celebrities, and it's a great honor.
Yes.
And but just to put out music and to use and utilize your gift is a blessing. It truly is a blessing. And I couldn't be more happier doing the Pointer Sisters. I just couldn't be any more happy. I could stop singing right now if I could. If I could. I can't, but that's the greatest height for me. Because since high school, I was supposed to do the Pointer Sisters show, and I produced it back then when I was 17. I had my 2 best friends, and then I caught chickenpox and the flu.
Oh, no.
So I missed the concert. And I mean, we had all the pretty sequence outfits in our hair, and I choreographed it, and we had the West Side Story medley. It was a huge performance, and I missed it. So all of these years, I've been trying to relive it. I started in New York with Brenda and our other dear friend, Wondrous Hutchison, she had a few hits too in the 80s, and no longer, she's not with us anymore. But I started it there, and then I moved here, and here we are. I finally got it off the ground.
Yay! With your big sister. Well, I'm her big sister, spiritually speaking. I have 4 brothers, no sisters, so I adopted her.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've been singing since I wrote my first song at 5. I was 5 years old.
Oh.
Call me on the phone and tell me that you're alone, and I'll come running to you, baby.
Oh, that's a great song. You need to put that out now.
And that was like a well, with the help of my mom, because that was a doo-wop kind of feeling, and that's what I grew up on with my parents. And so yeah, so after that, my mother said, Brenda can sing. She can sing. And I just started 13 years old, my first time singing with the band professionally, getting paid. Grown men. I'm 13. Ooh. They were grown old men to me, but they probably were in their 20s, 25. But to me, it's like they're grown old men. And because I was 13. And I have photos. I had the hot pants. My mom made me some hot pants. I had the big clunky shoes on. And I got bitten by the bug, the musical bug, so to speak. And there you go. I went to Erasmus Hall High School, and I had to take a test for the music department in Erasmus Hall. And we're talking about 1976. I graduated in 76, but in 72, we had to take it was a music and arts program. So I got into Erasmus Hall. I wanted to get into music and art, but I caught a really bad cold, and I went anyway.
You too?
My mom took me. I caught a really bad cold, and they said, no, thank you.
Oh.
I was devastated because I wanted to get into music and art. But when Erasmus Hall opened up with that music program, which was the first year
it was meant. Mm-hmm.
Oh, it was meant to be, and I still have all my girlfriends out there that would still remain friends for 50 plus years now. And then after that, I met my husband in a band in Queens. He was from Queens. He was representing Queens. I was representing Brooklyn. And we were in the band just touring throughout the country, a lot of different states. It was an 8-piece band. We were wonderful. It was great. And then from there, I started having children, and I went to a Stephen Scott Orchestra, and I met Edlene, early 90s.
Yeah.
And
straight out of high school.
Yeah. And I had recordings with Wave Records. I had my first song hit number 11 on the Billboard charts.
Yeah.
My Heart's Not In It, Brenda Jones.
Look it up, YouTube.
But look it up. And, I had about 1 or 2 other songs. And I worked with the Crystals, the Do Run Run. I was on tour with Dolores Kenny Brew, who still heads up. She was a founding member, being 15, 16 herself at that time. And she still has that group going. So after the Crystals, I settled with another, what do you call the bands that we do? Just that quick, I forgot.
Wedding Corporate?
Wedding Corporate. Trying to forget.
Back to that. That's you and I both. I don't know either.
So I was with, a band, Current Affair, for a long time. And I met a dear friend, Pia Toscano. I just want to shout her out. Pia Toscano. She works with David Foster. I love her. She's like my little daughter. And because I met her, she was so young. And so then Edlene moved down here to Florida. She's been trying forever to get me to join her group. And it was not named Soultastic. Am I correct? It was named always Soultastic?
Here in Florida, it's Soultastic. Okay. In New York, it was the New York Soul Sisters.
The New York Soul Sisters. Yeah, we were New York Soul Sisters in New York. And then when she moved out here, she had, different women in and out. And then I retired. My husband retired. We moved to Florida. And she said, perfect. I said, but I retired. Yeah, so the rest is history. Here we are with Soultastic.
Yeah.
And I could not be happier to work with someone that I know and love. And she is my sister. and she's family to my family. I'm family to her family.
Yes.
And this is a blessing. A blessing.
Just like we're the Pointer Sisters.
We're the Pointer Sisters.
We're the sisters.
Right.
Right. You know, the beautiful thing is, you know, both of your lives and all of your experiences and things that prepared you for all the wonderful opportunities that you had, your lives had such parallels over the years. And even though you each did many things apart, it was that common thing that brought you two together. And then here it is towards there is no such thing really as retiring. You know, we just moved to a different place and we continue to do what we're called to do.
You're right.
You know, here it is, you two are able to work together and just really it's a different kind of blossoming of your life's work. You know, to be able to present this music. I'm a child of the 70s, so I think that I was born in like the best time with the best music, and
we are so blessed.
My mom was a pianist, so she made sure I heard all the best of the best.
Yeah,
absolutely.
You know, so just having that appreciation for great songs and great artists, and I was the kid with my hairbrush listening to Whitney Houston and
oh yes,
around my room and wanting to do all of that.
Yes.
So, you know, it's when we're little girls, you know, it's something we're born with that we want to do and pursue.
Yes.
It's amazing when a blessing when you get to do it.
absolutely.
Absolutely.
Now, how did the rest of the group kind of solidify to where you are now? Because, you know, it is hard to get all the right personalities and everybody to click and work together. And
Jersey doll, you said a mouthful right
Who
there.
has a glass of wine to finish this conversation? Oh, yes.
Lord.
Yes. That's why you need sisters. But even with sisters, they fall apart.
Sure.
Like Sister Sledge. So
Yeah.
I guess
Yeah.
that's not a reason, you know,
Yeah.
that it stays together. But it's very complicated because as in life, things happen and change. And we're getting older. We're seasoned women now. So I take in women that are our age. And a lot of times a change of life happens in your body, you know, your health isn't the best. So Jamila Smith, who's a beautiful woman, beautiful voice.
Yeah.
She came down with an illness. She's been sick. So she was dealing with her health. So she had to step down for a while until she recovers and she feels better. She gains her strength back. She'll never not be a part of this group.
Right.
So whenever she wants to, she can have her spot.
Yes.
No matter what.
Yes.
No matter, even if I'm 80 in a wheelchair, she can still come and sing with. But in the ultimate, here in Florida, that's the thing I have to let people understand. It's a different business from New York City and here in Florida. And Lord knows I love Florida. It's beautiful. But the music scene is a different, what do you call it? It's a different ball game here.
Mm-hmm.
Not everyone can sing harmony. They're lead singers. They don't really know how to sing harmony. And I thought we all went to church. I thought we all learned how to sing in the choir and no parts. But no,
Not everybody.
Not everyone. And not everyone knows the Pointer Sisters material. It's not like, because we're all from Wedding Corporate. If you're a singer, somehow you get yourself into singing with bands, so you learn that type of genre of music, you know, different genres.
Yeah.
And so the Pointer Sisters, you're not going to get Dare Me, you're not going to get Neutron Dance unless you were in that era. But now, you know, you're going to do Boogie Oogie and things like that, a Car Wash maybe. But to find a woman that has the time, that's already working to learn the catalog of the Pointer Sisters and know how to sing harmony and pick it up before a show, it's like
slim
finding,
or none.
Thank you. Finding a needle in a haystack and have a beautiful personality to fit with ours.
Yeah.
You know, women, we're very sensitive.
Yeah. Yeah, women are. We are.
Yeah.
Women are moody, you know.
And we love them all. But, if we can't have fun and kiki and be a part of a family, it's kind of hard to move forward. So we have a swinging door where I've auditioned ladies, and if they hit the mark where they can learn, they already know harmony. No more teaching people harmony. I did that for 3 years. The people that I had in my group, they didn't know how to sing harmony. So I wanted it so bad. I would take every Saturday, give up doing overtime at my job. So I teach them harmony.
Shouldn't have to do that.
Never got the show off because I'm teaching people, and then something happens to them, the next one comes. So now we have great girls.
Yeah.
Some from one from Atlanta, one from Broward, and then we have Jamila, and also we have two from Broward.
Yeah.
Tessie,
yes.
Tessie Porter. She did 2 shows with us, our
Yes.
debut. And she came in at the last minute. God bless her.
Yes.
And she sings every day. She has a show every day.
The girl is
and she's
working.
a grandmother.
Yes.
And she's a
grandmother. She's a glam mom.
Yes. And she did her best on these shows. So we love you, Tessie.
Yes.
Thank you for being a part of us and being, our she was like the saving moment for us. So, so that's that story.
That's
I still need a glass of wine though, because you never know.
Yeah.
Right, and I'm glad you broke that down a little bit, because there's so much work that goes into groups and shows and the behind the scenes and the prep work and making sure that you do a great job when it's when you're putting it all together and presenting it. What can you offer as far as over the years in your careers as women in this business, to other women that maybe are having a little trouble navigating the scene sometimes? I like to tell other ladies about, not compromising your standards and respecting yourself and making sure that people, treat you the way that they need to treat you. So what can you ladies share with other women that are singers and in the business about, maintaining their position and their respect and their grace as women?
Yeah. The first thing I can think of is know your worth, especially if you've been in the business for a long time. Know your worth. You don't have to settle at this age. You don't have to settle for anything. You may compromise with someone that you're working with, but you never have to settle because you paid your dues. You have paid your dues. So know your worth, but also stay true to yourself. I think you alluded to that. Stay true to yourself. You know what you can do. You know your limits. You know what you want. You should know by the time you're 50. You should know what you want out of life, what you deserve. And it's a give and take. We can't just say, oh, well, this is what I want, but this could affect the group and what you want. So there's a give and take. We have to compromise, and it have to be, we have to be fair when you're with a group. It's not just you. It's not just yourself. It's a family. And as a family, we have to respect each other.
Yes.
And so it's not easy being in a group. It's not easy. Although I worked with the Crystals, but prior to the Crystals, I was always the only girl, in a band. I didn't have to worry about other females, And I don't have a problem with that, because I every girl that I work with, they still to this day, thank you God, gives me praises, and they say how I didn't make them feel like I was the star.
Yeah.
I never want anybody to, because there's room for everyone.
That's true.
God gave us all gifts, and we help and complement each other. So I never wanted anybody to feel like, well, this is my group and you came in here with this band. I never wanted anybody to ever feel that way, because I wouldn't want to feel that way going into somebody else's, situation. So at this age, just know what you want, be fair, have respect for each other, and this is the time that you should just enjoy
Yes.
what you're doing. Live your life and just enjoy. What is it? Carpe diem?
Oh, I don't know that one.
Carpe, you know what I'm saying, right? Jersey Doll?
Yeah.
Carpe diem. Exactly. This
Taught
is
me
the
something.
time. This is the time. It just means enjoy, live your life.
Oh.
Today is the day that you live the rest of your life. Enjoy it.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, yeah. So that's my advice. Just be you. Live your life. Yeah.
That's great.
What do you have to say, my love?
She said it all. I can't top that one.
Just what you feel.
Well, I know for the younger generation, um, I learned when I first came into Stephen Scott, which was Long Island. I'm a Yonkers girl. I didn't even mention that. I'm a YO girl, home of Mary J. Blige and the Lox and all of that stuff.
Yeah.
And Lady Gaga. I think she's from Yonkers too.
She's from Yonkers?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, she's a
I
Yonkers
know
girl.
she's a New Yorker.
But when I started out, I was like 18. And when I came in, there were older women that were there, and they were on their way out. It was like a new era of the 80s where they wanted the soulful singer up in the front. So it was a changing of the guards. And I had to be graceful. Even though I was young, I knew I'm coming and she was there or they were there. And I had to do that with humility and with, and giving them praise, just like you said, they gave you praise. But then I also remember when I became older and it was the changing of the guards and the young girls were coming into our band and it was time for me to come out because now they want the youthful girl in the front. They didn't have, they weren't prepared. So I would teach them. Now I could have had that ego, like, oh, well, she's going to have to get her. No, I helped her and stage presence, how to always know more songs than what's available for you. That's right. And that's what I want to let people, because I remember a band leader told me one time, he told one young lady, he says, you need to learn from Edlene. Well, if nobody's there to tell you and teach you. So young people, just ask. Don't assume anything, but know everything in the business, because they really can't say no. You would be someone that they cannot say no to because you have it all covered. Learn it all. Do it all. And just be graceful and humble through the whole journey.
Yeah.
And let other people sing. On a gig, I'm happy doing one song and I'm done for the night. They can sing all day. I don't care. But these people are like, I need to sing. No, just be humble, be gracious, and enjoy the ride. Because singing is a happy gift.
Yes, it is.
You're bringing joy to people.
Right.
Unless you're singing at a funeral. I don't do those.
Right.
I cry. I don't even know the people and I'm crying.
I know.
So I can't do it.
I know.
But isn't it beautiful, when you sing, it's different, and
it is.
we are privileged to have this gift.
That's right.
And
it is. And the voice is an amazing instrument because it's so unique to the individual that has it. So everyone's voice is their own.
Exactly.
Yes.
And that's a beautiful thing that God gave us.
That's right.
Yes.
It's like our fingerprint.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. But you think of like Carly Simon.
Oh yeah.
And the tone of her voice. The what we were just talking about, the woman from the Carpenters.
Karen
Carpenter. And then you had LaBelle, Aretha Franklin, and what's what's the woman that writes everything?
Carol.
Carol.
King.
Carol King.
Yes, there you go.
Yeah.
Thank you. Whoa.
So many different voices, and then you know, and everything doesn't have to be about belting. You know what I mean? You don't have to be a belter. You know, and music is a story. Tell the story. If you want to belt the story, that's fine. We're going to feel it in a different way. But if you want to sing, you know, like softly,
yes.
you know, subtle, you're also telling a story in a different way. So everybody has their own gift. And we are privileged. Oh, back in the day, we heard all the different gifts.
Oh, we have.
You know, that's why you could take a young person that comes after you. They don't realize how blessed they are to have someone who's seasoned to
Nurture
them. You're blessed that you can have somebody. We kind of learned it on our own, so to speak.
Yeah, we did.
We kind of learned it on our own. We ran into the cover bands. We had to like learn this song. I didn't have anybody to go to prior to, you know. I just someone said, "Oh, do you want to be in a cover band?" What? And look at me, I'm doing this because we had the telephone. It wasn't like the cell phone. It was like, what?
There was none of that. There wasn't going to YouTube to listen to stuff. Either if you didn't have it on record or tape, then you just had to find someone who had it. You know, I mean, it was just a whole different world.
World.
And we do have to be open to accepting that learning and instruction from others too, so that we can develop our own, you know, further develop ourselves and evolve to what we're supposed to be.
Exactly.
And one of the most important things I learned in working with bands is how to blend.
Thank you.
Everybody's got their moment that they're going to shine, take a solo, you know, all these things. So, but learning how to blend and unify that sound is a very special thing to be able to do and acknowledge.
That's
you know,
right.
Working with a group.
Yeah.
And I'm sure with singing it's so important.
Yeah.
So that the voices become one. And that's the beautiful part. That the audience, they don't even realize what they're hearing. How intricate that is.
Unless they're into music. Unless they are a musician, they would know. But we were fortunate enough too to have like, well, for me, I'll say the doo-wops. The doo-wop they sang on the street corner. You had 3 or 4 part harmonies, sometimes 5. And, you know, my mom listened to them so much that she would teach me, and my brothers tried to sing too, but
it didn't work out.
It didn't work out. We wanted to have a Gladys Knight in the Pips, but it didn't work out. But I learned from that, and Edlene, I'm sure you learned from just listening to records.
Oh,
that's all we did. We listened to records.
Absolutely. I know every song. It seems like
background lead, the instruments.
I know every playing. And that's how I am on stage now. When I'm on stage, I hear everything. Yeah. I go into like, okay, I'm listening to 15 different things. I'm singing 15 different things and try to remember my lyrics, which sometimes I don't do, but that's okay. But, and as you said, it's the blend.
Yes.
Because you know what it takes for things to work out. Mm-hmm. And I think the most important thing about singing, and even being a musician, is better than your talent. We need to listen.
Yeah. Listen.
You can't blend unless you listen around you. What are they doing? I remember I auditioned for a band down here, and they wanted me to sing backgrounds, like do the harmony to the song. And I said, "Oh, I don't know that song." I said, so they was like, "Oh, it's easy. You'll figure it out." They wanted me to just started singing any kind of lyrics, any kind of harmony. I didn't even know what the other girl was going to sing. So I'm sitting here listening. I said, "Well," and then he was like, "Well, why aren't you singing?" I said, "I'm waiting for you to go around once so I can hear what you're doing and where I need to be." You know, I lost that job because of that. Ain't good. But people don't understand. You just can't jump in.
Exactly.
You need to blend.
Mm-hmm.
And
And
you gotta feel what's
Gotta
going on.
feel. That's
absolutely.
right.
I mean, I think I'm an okay,
You're more than
musician,
okay.
singer.
You're
I
more
mean, I
than
went to
okay.
school for theory and all of that, and
Yeah.
I'm a music teacher,
Right.
but I'm still going to listen before I jump in
Exactly.
to the hot water. Ooh, what a mess.
Yeah, you didn't need to be there.
No, no.
Now, are you only performing in Florida, or are you able to move around too and do shows other places? What's on the schedule right now?
Well, right now it's just local, Broward, Palm Beach County. Um, I think that we should tighten the show up more, and then I'm ready to take off because I have a day job, so I just can't pick up and go. And when I want to, I have to plan that ahead. But hey, in about maybe 6 months, if someone say, "Hey, we want you to come out to California. Hey, we want you to come up to New York. Hey, we want you," yes,
We'll do it. We'll
I'm
be
taking
ready.
off.
Yeah.
We will be there. We will be there. So I can't wait for that to happen
Yeah.
and make some noise out here.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
Rhea, I know you know Rhea. Oh, I love that lady.
Shout out to our angel Maria Roma, definitely.
She is beautiful. She has the soul of an angel. She is the connector of everyone all over the world, and she's just so giving. Brenda hasn't met her yet,
Yeah, I did.
but and she when I was posting for Soultastic, I'm thinking nobody's going to see it. I don't know how she was able to see what I was putting out because we weren't friends on Facebook. But she reached out to me and she says, "Hey, I remember you when you opened up for my former boyfriend, Tony Bennett." And I said, "What? You remember what?" How did she remember that from back when I was like 19, 20? Like, I don't even understand that. And she says, "You were fabulous. We loved you." And here she is. Oh, I'm best friends with the Pointer Sisters. So, and here's the publicist number. Here's this, here's that. And I'm like, wow.
The universe is working.
Now, I don't know if it's going to lead to anything, but just that in itself is a compliment and an honor.
It's a beautiful connection, and you never know who you touch when you open your mouth to sing or when you perform. You don't know who's in the audience, who's watching, who's listening, who remembers what kind of day they're having, and what you did, touched them in some way. It's just beautiful.
It really is. That's how I met Don Kirshner. Do you remember Don Kirshner?
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Jersey Doll, you remember Don Kirshner from Don Kirshner's rock concert?
Yes.
Yeah.
I remember the name, but I'd have to probably refresh myself.
Yeah. Well, he started the Archies. There was a group called the Archies.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he started the Archies. And he was just in the audience. And I'm singing a song. He came up to me and shook my hand. And at that time, he was like Don Kirshner. Everybody knew him. And he put his hand out to shake mine. "Hi, I'm Don Kirshner." I would say, "Yeah, right." I said, this is a true story. I said, "Yeah, right. And I'm Aretha Franklin."
Oh, my goodness.
And so my band leader at the time, Kevin Robinson, he says, "No, Brenda, that is Don Kirshner." I was like, "Oh!" And then I said to Don Kirshner, because Edlene and I have a sense of humor. We are crazy girls. So I said to Don Kirshner, I said, "Excuse me." So I turned around and I put my foot in my mouth. I was like, he started laughing. Everybody started laughing. But yeah, then him and I became friends, Don Kirshner. But you're right. You never know who's in the audience. So always be prepared and expect the unexpected.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And be ready.
Be ready.
It can happen at any time, too. Years later, this connection's made, and you just never know.
That's right. That's
right. Exactly.
Now, how do people follow you to know what's happening and what's coming next?
Oh, sure. Soultastic.net is our website, or you can go on to, what is it that I do? Instagram, under
YouTube.
Soultastic, YouTube, Soultastic, Facebook, Soultastic. I don't have those crazy names that you have to remember so many things. It's just Soultastic, Soultastic, which is like soulfully fantastic.
Yes.
Hey, I'm doing them together.
Soultastic.
Soultastic.
Easy to remember.
Yes, wonderful. And I have one last question for you ladies. The name of the show is Mental Margarita.
Mental
Because we
Margarita.
talk about our passions, our getaway, our escape from things. For us, I think that the big one for us is music.
Yes.
But what is your mental margarita? How do you get away from it all if you need to? It could be something recreational or just something relaxing, or it could be anything. So, what is your mental margarita?
To get away, I need to get away because I'm around my grands. That's one of the reasons why I came down to Florida. Because my daughter, her husband brought the kids down to Florida, took them away from my husband and me. Brought them- so I'm around kids a lot, 9 and 6. My getaway, I don't really have anything.
Yet.
Yet. Do a little bit of exercising. I don't really have a getaway. I don't crochet, anything like that. I sound, people are probably sad for me right now, but I'm happy.
When you get settled, I'm gonna make sure we go out and try different things to see, what we can get into. Because I work so hard, especially with this show, and I'm a children's book writer, and I'm starting a preschool. That's why I have this thing up. I have my preschool stuff up, because I'm starting different shows. So I have like 1,000,001 things that I do. But we are going to find your mental margarita, and then I'm going to reach out to Jersey Doll and say, she found it.
Yes, whatever it is. It's probably there, but I probably do something I don't even realize that I do.
Right.
But we'll see.
I know that's
We'll
right.
find it.
I swim every day.
What'd you say, you swim?
I swim. That's I have to be by water. That is, I have to go to, and I used to live on the beach in a beach house. And then when I moved from there, I moved right down the street from a beach. Now I'm far away. I'm like more west. So, but we have 13 properties here. 13 pools on this property. Wow. So I'm always, not today. It was 32 degrees this morning. I didn't go swimming today.
New York weather.
Yeah. Even the indoor pool. I know all the old people were in there. Probably bumping into one another. I would never get into the seniors. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Bad me. But yeah, so that's my being in that water every day is like my life. Without it, I feel lost. Totally lost. And being by the beach.
Therapeutic.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yes.
So any of these children's books, can we find them online?
Oh my gosh, should I go pull them out like bam?
Oh yes, on YouTube.
Yes.
I would get them for you. I don't know where they are.
I don't know.
Close by?
Yes.
Can you get them?
Yeah.
Okay.
As long as I don't.
Yeah, I purchased her books for, of course, my grands, my great niece, and a friend of mine's children. And they're really, really great for, my grand is 9 and 6, but the words to read them are from that age group. So my 9-year-old can read it, and my 6-year-old can read it as well. But there may be words that the 5 or 6-year-old may not know, and that's fine. You're introducing them to, bigger vocabulary, so to speak.
Oh boy.
Just to have kids reading is just amazing.
Period.
Yes.
Period.
Yeah.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Ta-da.
Okay, well, bing. All right, so you can go on to Soul City Live, but the soul is the sun for Florida. City Live, and what is it? soulcitylive.org. And so my main character is Aunt Nene, which is me. I'm Aunt Nene, and I have two great nieces. So I have had so many jobs in my life. So now I'm a city bus driver. I've done that for 12 years. So I have that book here. Oh, there you go. Oh,
Keep it
thank you.
up.
Do, 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 like Bob Barker. And this is my Aunt Nene is a singer, which we know that I'm a singer. Yeah, see, so it shows you all the pretty things in there. That's the singer there. And then I'm also a scuba diver. I told you I love being in the water. I'm a certified scuba diver. So now we train certified, I should say. So my Aunt Nene is a scuba diver, and I have 4 more coming out. Teacher is the next one. I was a teacher for 17 years in New York. And so you can get them on Amazon.com. You just look under my name, either Edlene Hart, or you look under my Aunt Nene, and my books will come up there.
Soul City.
Or soulcitylive.org. Yeah. That's
fun. We'll make sure the audience is able to find them and learn more about them as well. How fun is that?
you. Oh, it is. I was up all last night doing books. Can't believe I'm awake right now, Jersey doll. Oh my God, I got more coming out for these kids.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, we're looking forward to hearing those updates and on all of it, from the show to what you ladies have going on, because there's always more than one thing we're doing.
Absolutely.
Oh, okay.
We're jugglers, right?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Absolutely.
Where can we hear you sing, Jersey doll? That's what I want to know.
It's coming. I've got an album I've been working on, and
What?
I'm excited that it's coming out. My co-host and co-producer, he's from Miami, so I know when he's going to be hearing you talking about Florida, he's going to be, those are old stomping grounds and a lot of love and memories there.
Oh, that's great.
So you'll be out in Florida or Vegas?
No, Vegas.
Vegas.
But originally, we'll probably work our way there at some point. I mean, why not? We've got to get to the sun and the sun and the sands, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I love Vegas too.
Yeah, I love Vegas.
I used to say at the Harrah's that every year we would go there and sing, and I love it there.
Yeah.
I haven't been. So when I come, I'm gonna reach out to you,
reach
Jersey
out
doll.
to you.
And we have to buy your album when it comes out. So I'm gonna follow you and support you.
And I just want to plug my daughter. I feel bad. I have to plug my daughter. She's a writer, singer-songwriter.
Yes.
Alexa Berry. She goes under the name, but it's Listen to Alexa on Instagram or Facebook. She is phenomenal. She has a lot of her songs or a lot of TV shows that we watch daily. She's worked with a lot of people in the business, so I just want to give her a shout out. Very proud of her. And
Alexa Berry. How do you spell the Berry part?
like Halle Berry. Berry, Alexa, but she spelled Alexa Alexa. Thanks to my husband, her dad. Alexa Berry. Yeah. Listen.
We'll have to do a hunt and special shout out to all of them and the ladies that couldn't join us today. But you're with us in spirit.
Yes.
Celebrate the wonderful music that you put out. Thank you so much for being with us on the show. Enjoyed listening with you both.
Thank you. We had a marvelous time in meeting you, and can't wait to see you again.
Yes. Thank you for having us. Really appreciate it.
We'll have to put Las Vegas as one of your stops. So.
Absolutely. I'm there.
Yes.
We're there.
Yes. We are there. That's right. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
You ladies have a wonderful rest of the day, and we'll be in touch.
You too. Thank you.
Enjoy
Bye,
the day. Bye, everyone.
Soultastic.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye. I saw them trying to move like the thing to cut out the side of it.
Oh, they were doing
They
that?
kept moving.
Okay.
I
didn't notice that.
Yeah. Because I guess they said this portrait. I was supposed to put the thing on, to have a background.
Right.
But I don't know how to do that on Zoom. That's why I kept.
You mean the Soultastic kind of background, or just
yes, like we did, but I did that. when I edit the video. I don't do it live. So that's why I was looking. That's why I had it up like this so I can see what's going on.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how to do it. I should have been up last night trying to figure it out. Look, see, I don't know.
You're going to learn all of these things to do, and it's going to be like second nature.
And I've done it before. Don't ask me. I don't. I'm not on Zoom. I don't do it. No, I don't do it.
Yeah.
Background.
And also, you should get a book.
Look, see, I have my own effects that I put on.
Look at that.
But look how you just disappeared in the grass.
But now I'm not. See, you got to be back. But if you close up on it. Oh.
Yeah. See, she should have got that. She should have got that part. She would say, "Oh, these two." These two.
You can't say nothing without them making a song or thinking of a song.
Oh, but I do have us recorded on my phone.
Oh,